Angelina was eating in the prison canteen when something caught her eye. A single screw was lying under the table, and in that instant, a dangerous plan to escape began forming in her mind. She deliberately dropped her plate, and while pretending to pick up the food, she quietly started unscrewing it. Just then, a guard grew suspicious and started walking toward her. That's when her daughter Riya deliberately spilled hot porridge on her own arm, and, feigning pain, cried out that she needed to see a doctor immediately, or the wound would get infected. The guard's attention shifted to Riya, and Angelina seized the opportunity to pocket the screw. But as soon as the two of them stepped out of the canteen, the metal detector went off. The guards immediately stopped Angelina and began searching her. They were about to find the screw hidden in her sock when Angelina pulled a chopstick from her hair and said the machine was probably reacting to that. She made up an excuse, claiming she'd used it like a hairpin to keep her hair in place. Angelina was a new inmate, so the guard didn't press the matter and sent her back to her cell block. The moment she reached her cell, she sharpened the screw against the floor, turning it into a pointed tool. Then she used it to open the water tank because she knew the wall behind it was the weakest spot in the entire prison. Breaking through it would lead straight into the sewer system. You see, 20 years earlier, this very woman had designed the blueprint for this prison. But after a dispute, her life changed completely, and she was forced to live an ordinary life. A few days earlier, her daughter Riya had wounded a powerful criminal while defending herself, but his reach was so high that the court sentenced Riya to death in just 7 days without a proper investigation. Angelina demanded justice with evidence in hand, but no one listened to her. When every door closed, she made the desperate decision to get herself imprisoned to save her daughter. She had the entire prison layout tattooed on her body like a map. Then she deliberately committed a serious crime so she would receive a long sentence. The plan worked, and she was sent to the very same prison where her daughter was being held. But the moment she arrived in the cell block, she saw that Riya was about to take her own life with a shard of broken glass. She immediately snatched the glass away and pulled Riya into a tight embrace. In this same prison, there was also a dangerous female gang leader, and escaping without her help was nearly impossible. Angelina asked her to join the plan, but she flatly refused. Then Angelina told her that the husband she had been serving 20 years for was outside preparing to marry another woman. And that wasn't all. Her daughter was also fighting for her life without medical treatment. Hearing the truth, the gang leader completely broke down. She realized her husband had betrayed her all along. Finally, she too agreed to join the escape plan. As night fell, the three of them launched their mission. They knew the guards patrolled every hour and a half, so every step they took had to be taken with extreme caution. Even the smallest mistake could cost them their lives. The three of them began moving through the secret tunnel. Riya was stunned by what she saw inside.